everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang.
So it says, can you imagine dating someone for 4 months and wake up with the DM from his wife right after being on vacation with him? Mid whole problems.
Okay, I really want the story time and I'm gonna give it to y'all, but I have to shorten, like, kind of low key the first half just so I can get to the good shit. Because I hate when people tell story times and they just don't get to the point. So I'm gonna give y'all the background and I'm gonna give y'all some red flags and then how we ended up with the wife DMing me. So, man hits me on Snapchat and he's like, we're talking, you're beautiful, all that, da 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 da. Maybe like a week after we're talking on Snapchat, he's like, I want you to come to New York. I'm like, well, I'm not coming by myself. So me and my bestie went to New York, and it was a very much fun time in New York. And he's pushing 40, so remember that. He's older, but he thinks he's young. So, he lit. He lit. He got the funds, very much good funds. So we lit. Anything we want to do, he's doing it for us, period. So, yeah, I went to New York with him, and we was there just for a weekend. It was very much in and out. So I come back home 3 weeks later. He's like, you want to come to LA? I'm like, why not? In the 2 and 3 weeks, y'all, we're talking every day. We're talking at nighttime. We're talking during the day. He's walking through his house. There's no sign of a wife. I do not hear another female. I don't see another female. It's none of that. We're talking all the time. We're getting to know each other. He told me he was single. He said he had a baby mama with 3 kids. I'm like, okay, you're older. That makes sense. Like, I'm still not thinking, And I go to LA. When I go to LA, same scenario. Eating, shopping, like, having fun, rooftop. Like, this is in summertime, last summer. So it's lit. Like, anywhere we're going, it's lit. We're eating on Rodeo, shopping, like, it's lit. So this is where shit's starting to get red flaggy. We go to like a little cabin in the mountains or like Airbnb in the mountains, whatever the case is. It's his friends and it's some other females. And I'm the type of female, I get along with females. I'm never too ill, okay? But it was this one female there that like, I could tell she was distant from me, but like, it's like, girl, I don't know you. I live on the other side of this country. Like, I don't know you at all. So the Spanish girl comes up to me and she like, yeah, did you know that like they had told her to come for the guy that you're with? And I'm like, excuse me? So me being me, I'm not gonna confront a female because I don't know you and what loyalty do you owe me. So I pull him in the room. I'm like, yeah, she here for you? Like, how's she here for you and I'm here for you? Like, what? So he makes some bullshit ass excuse, y'all, saying like, oh, it wasn't like that or blah, blah, blah. They just follow each other on Snapchat, whatever the fuck he tried to say. So I'm like, okay, it's gonna cost you. Because now you're trying to embarrass me in front of these girls I don't even know. And we're in the middle of fucking nowhere. We weren't even in LA at this point. We're like 2 hours away from LA. So that rubbed me the wrong way. And then, once we get liquor involved, it's like, what the fuck? So he's trying to be close to me because he like kind of fucked up. Somehow, some way, this bitch is crying, y'all. And I'm only telling y'all this story because how y'all was telling me there was no red flags. This was one of the red flags. So she's like crying and I'm drunk at this point. So I'm just like, what did I say? I know I didn't say nothing wrong. So I just pretty much told her like, girl, I don't know what the fuck. And honestly, I'm just here from Atlanta. This is not my man for real. Like, please do not think like if you did something with him or y'all had previous, I truly don't give a fuck because I'm only here for a short time, not a long time. But in my head, I want to punch this nigga in his face because why are you playing with me? Like, why would you even, So that was like my first like red flag about him. But I'm not gonna lie, he sent me some money and I kind of forgot about it. Okay, so that LA situation happened and it kind of rubbed me the wrong way because like, So anyway, wake up, it's time for me to go home. So him and his friend took me to the airport. And I'm like, oh, when you leaving? Because mind y'all, we've been in LA for like 5 days. So I'm like, oh, when you leaving? He like, oh, I leave tonight. I'm like, okay. So I get on the plane. We're texting on the plane. Like, I land. I try to call him and tell him, like, I landed. Da, da, da. I'm calling. I'm not getting no answer. No answer. So I'm like, he probably on the plane. Like, because the time difference and everything. I'm like, okay, maybe he just on the plane. Y'all, I didn't talk to him that whole night. He never called me. He never called back. Nothing. So in the morning time, I'm like, what's up with you? Like, you good? Da, 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 da. He's texting me. I try to call him, like FaceTime him. He's not answering. So I said, okay. And this is where females were more up here with it. I'm like, I follow those girls that was at the house. So I go to the Instagram of the girls that I followed. And lo and behold, he's still in fucking LA. He's still in LA. Y'all. The girls are posting, you post scenery. He's there. So why you didn't tell me that you was staying in LA? Like, why are you being sneaky for? Like, what's up? Nick calls me. Now he calls. He didn't FaceTime, no. He called on the phone. Why you questioning me? Don't question me. If I say I'm where I'm at, I'm where I'm at. Oh, and I don't even think I told y'all. He lives in Florida. Okay? So, LA to Florida, like, you know what I mean? So I'm like, okay, bye. Hangs up the phone. We didn't talk for like 3 days. So he eventually FaceTimes me. He's home. And I know he's home because I know the scenery. So we talked about it again, argued a little bit, whatever. Fast forward, maybe like 2 weeks later, he's like, come to Palm Beach. I'm like, okay. We go to Palm Beach, y'all. He lives in Palm Beach. And now I'm like, something ain't right. Because I didn't stay at his house. We stayed at some resort, which it was nice. But why we stay in a resort and you live here? Oh, I don't really want to like be in my house for real. But I'm like, what? Still not thinking wife, y'all. Maybe that was the moment I should have thought wife, but I still didn't even think wife because I'm like, huh? So I'm like, okay, enjoying the weekend. We're on a yacht together. We're eating out, shopping again. Okay? Oh, let's rewind back. Mind y'all, at this point, when I go to Palm Beach, this man has probably sent me like $6K on my PayPal. Remember the PayPal. Okay? So, yeah, we're in Palm Beach. We're having the time of our lives, da 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 da. But I'm noticing he's a drunk. He wakes up, he drinks. Throughout the day, he drinks. Like, he probably can go through a whole bottle by himself of Don Julio, which is very alarming to me, and I don't like drunks. So he's always trying to get me to drink with him. And I'm like, I drink, but I don't drink excessively like that. So he's starting to kind of like pick arguments with me, like, and it's getting weird. Like, it's weird. Then we have a conversation about religion. He doesn't believe in anything. He's like so against it and whatever he was trying to say. So at this point, when I'm in Palm Beach, I'm texting my group chat and I'm telling them, I don't even like him for real. Something is off. I don't know what it is, but my spirit is not aligning with his spirit. And that's just what makes this whole situation 10 times crazier. So that's where I was at Palm Beach. Now we're about to enter the next phase and the last phase. So it's my last day in Palm Beach. And, I'm getting room service. I really don't want to go out. Like, I'm like, whatever. He's trying to boom boom. And while boom booming, y'all, bear with me what I'm finna say. I swear this man shape-shifted. Or it was some demonic shit going on. Like, I can't even describe it. If you ever experienced it, you know what I'm talking about. But I was just looking like, I couldn't believe my eyes. I'm like, wait, that just happened to me? Like, this never, ever, 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 to me before. Like, I'm terrified. I'm scared. Like, I'm genuinely scared. So I kind of just like pushed him off of me. Like, please just get the back your ass up. So that happened. We talked about it, whatever. I didn't really tell him that, but I'm in the back of my head, I'm like, when I go home, I'm never speaking to you again. Like, I never experienced something like that. So anyway, I go home, y'all, and we're not talking. I just ignore his calls. We're not talking. 2 weeks later, I wake up to a DM, and it says, "Hi, I just found out that you went to LA with my husband." She says his name. "I just wanted to know, did y'all have, and are y'all dealing with each other, or do y'all work together?" Ma'am, work together? I'm assuming that's the lie he tried to say. And second off, I feel like if you have to ask, you already know the answer. So, like I said, me being me, I'm not about to argue about no man. I don't want to argue about no man. I just said, we don't even deal with each other no more. She never responded. To this day, she hasn't responded. She hasn't said anything. But before I sent that message, y'all, I go through the highlights. He's all through the highlights. And his face. There's no face, no case. It's his face. So it's him. And I'm clicking through and clicking through and clicking through. This bitch just had a baby 2 months before I started talking to him. A motherfucking baby, y'all. I kid y'all not, belly pictures. First off, where the fuck are your 3 kids? Because the 3 kids, y'all, that I mentioned earlier, is not even nowhere on this bitch's page. Nowhere in the highlights, nowhere. No, they're nowhere. Okay? So I'm like, motherfucker, you have a baby? So now I'm starting to think like, hold on. Do you have the 3 kids and the baby mama? And then this is a new baby mama and a kid? Like, so now I just think everything is a lie. Everything he's ever told me, I just think it's a lie. I don't know if they lived together, if they didn't live together. To this day, I still don't know. But now, I'm like, what the fuck is really going on? And how did you even find me? I didn't even follow him on Instagram, y'all. I'm like, bitch, how did you find me? But of course, I'm not going to ask these questions to her because it's like asking you nor here nor there. I call him up. I say, so you got a wife and you just had a baby? If you want to entertain my wife, that's between y'all. I don't give a fuck what y'all do. I don't give a fuck what she said to you. And if you want to entertain that, you're a dumbass. Blah. Sir, are you like, yeah, mentally up there? Something is really fucking wrong with you. You really think you're bigger than the program. And I'm not one of them ones. And I don't give a fuck if you have money, bitch. I'm not here for all this. And a baby. And I'm so glad that I said what I said, because I don't want to hurt no female. Like, you feel me? I don't want to be like, make her feel like she's the butt of the joke, because I really didn't know about her or nothing, or no new bit. There was none of that. I knew no wife, never wore a ring, none of that. So he's trying to cuss me out on the phone. I'm like, okay, boom, boom, block. Y'all, a month later, I kid y'all not, I can't make this up. A month later, I get a fucking notification from PayPal that's saying, please look at your PayPal or attend to your PayPal, whatever the fuck it said. I'm in the hole, $6,000. The nigga disputed everything he ever fucking sent me. The nigga disputed everything he ever sent me. I was in fucking shock. Number 1, why the fuck are you disputing the charges? Number 2, we haven't talked in at least a month and some change. Why are you disputing the charges? Number 3 is, why the fuck are you disputing these fucking charges? Because I'm not paying them. Me? I'm not paying that. So I put my appeal, you feel me, to PayPal. I sent them evidence, just like they be saying, show your little evidence. And yeah, motherfucker, I didn't have to pay that shit. Jokes on motherfucking you. Who paying that? For you. Your dumb ass. Your weird ass. Doing that to that motherfucking lady. You're a fucking weirdo. Like, seriously. So, yes, y'all, that's how I found out. And moral of the story is always go with your gut feeling. If niggas is weird, it's a reason why they're weird. If you feel it in your spirit that a man is weird, he's weird. It's something going on. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it was a lot of signs that I tried to ignore. And I'm glad like it wasn't like a year in and like kind of 4 months in. But yes, like that married man shit, please. Who? Not me. And to the baby mama, wife, whatever the fuck you are, I don't even know if you really are the wife, but I think you are the wife. I mean, I hope you're the wife and not the other baby mama. You need to leave his ass alone. Leave his ass alone. Because, baby, nothing's good gonna come out of him. He's very much a demonic devil ass person. So, that's my story.
Man, what to do, everyday people, man? It's your boy PJ. Today we back with another lit video. No? I'm trying to see. So this is like video from her and dude. Damn, he'll send it to Monday. Man, living it up. They was on FaceTime. I don't know, man. At what point does dating, oh, I guess that's him right there. At what point does dating become prostitution? You know what I'm saying? Because it sounds like to me that it was prostitution at some point. You know what I mean? Looked a little bit like prostitution. Yeah, at what point whenever you dating somebody and like, if you're not really dating them or if you're not feeling them, but they giving you money and you not feeling them, and you start seeing red flags and stuff happens, you go out of town with them and there's another girl there that's there for him, and he sends you money to stay with him. Is like, at what point is we prostituting him? You know, she still thought that was her man because it had been 4 months. But she didn't like the man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody on Twitch, man. We live on Twitch. This is going on the Dating in My City Be Like. Obviously, this deserves to be on the dating channel. Now she thicker than the mug, but you know, I don't know, $6,000 worth. She sent her 6,000. She didn't say. She said 6,000. He sent her $6,000. It looked like she sent her $6,000 over time. I don't think he sent her 6,000 at one time. That's kind of crazy, but you know, you know, she made it seem like he sent her $6,000 at one time, but nah. You know, he just sent her a little money to shut her up. You know what I mean? But at what point does that become just like prostitution? You know, it's crazy, man. That I'm not saying that she's a prostitute, but like, I seen something on Facebook. It was like, it said something about uh would you pay for a date, or would you pay for a woman, or would you pay for a date, or something about giving a woman money. Would you be giving a woman money if you date her, or something like that? And guys were like, you know, you shouldn't have to give women money to date you or whatever. And you really shouldn't. Like, you shouldn't have to. I don't remember the damn question. I wish I remembered the question. I don't be commenting on stuff like that because really it was like a dude said, man, if every time you have to take her out, it's costing you money or something like that, then she's not the one for you. And of course, anything's gonna really cost. Anytime you go on a date, it's gonna cost. But like, it depends on how much it's costing you. Just a date is gonna cost you, but it shouldn't have to cost you an arm and a leg. You know, I've dated and I haven't spent a lot of money on dates, and that's great. Like I've literally spent $20 on a full date. You know what I'm saying? And I've had well enough money to spend whatever I want. But why not? Why not be happy with drinking just water? I don't need a soda. I don't need alcohol. I ain't trying to get bottoms up with drinks. You know what I'm saying? Let's go get a bottle and let's go somewhere else. You know what I mean? So, right, like, yeah, we can have a good time on $20 a minute with me. We're gonna get down. But like, the point is, I thought I put that on silent. The point is, the woman who was reposted it and was asking like, why don't men think they gotta spend money? It's not that we think that we don't have to spend money. Um, but what the guy was saying is that if a woman only wants to see you because you spending money, that she don't really like you. She don't really like you. This woman never really liked him. So it didn't matter. It didn't matter that he had a wife. She was eventually going to find a reason not to talk to him. Remember, they was having sex, and she saw this demonic stuff come out of him. She, when they was out on an adventure or whatever, or it was out in L.A. and there was another girl there, and she made up in her mind, this is not her man. She here for a good time, not a long time. She knew in her mind. So what did he do? He gave her money. She stuck around. She could have took her flight and went back and never talked to him again. Then he flew her out to Palm Beach, had her in a resort instead of having her in her house. Mind you, why would you have a girl in your house anyway? She thinking, oh, I want to see his house. He like, nah, I ain't letting you see my house, which is a smart deal. Cause why would I invite you to my house? And then, cause you just something to play with anyway. And she thinking the same thing. So he giving her money. And knowing that it's just a transaction, he disputed all the charges. This was a transactional thing. This is prostitution. This is why you don't fly chicks out. This is the same thing that got Diddy locked up. And I'm telling y'all, man, y'all better stop doing this stuff, man. If you're going to be dating these women, date them with intentions or let them pay for themselves. You know what I'm saying? Let them pay for themselves. Because if you're not going to fly yourself out to be around me, then me flying you out is sex trafficking. Because I'm paying your way, I'm buying your food, I'm giving you money, I'm buying you clothes just to have sex with you, for you to leave me. Then once, if you felt like I took advantage of you, then you can, you know, do what they did to Diddy. I know it sucks, but hey, you can't even have fun like you could back in the day. It used to be all good, but now it ain't all good no more. You know?